Here is a quick video on how to set up Zoom if you do not know how or have not set it up yet. If you type in Zoom into your Google browser, you will get this link, and if you click on that, then it'll bring up a screen that looks like this. I am already logged in, so let me sign out so I can sign in for you. You will get this screen that says sign in, or you can hit sign up for free if you have not done so. So when you click sign up for free, I would recommend, since we're going to use this through Bloom's or whatever port that your building is going to use for your base, maybe Dojo or Google Classroom, I would click sign in with Google. Some of you may have more than one Google account, and if so, I would go ahead and just use your USD 367 address to go ahead and log in. Once you do that, it's going to sign you in automatically. If you see here, you can go to profile and look. It automatically assigns you a number, and it also assigns you kind of a Zoom address that you will use for this. You can link other accounts to this if you would like as well. You can also change some of these settings if you would like to here. I'm going to show you, I've kind of got a meeting set here. I'm going to go ahead and start, and then I'll kind of do a step back to show you how to set this up, but I just kind of want to show you what it looks like once we start a meeting. I've got a couple of the third grade teachers willing to step in for just a minute, but I have a third grade meeting set for 1:30 today, and it's actually a couple minutes late. So I'm going to go ahead and start this meeting. You do want to allow this to open if you're on your computer. You can do it from a phone if you would like. But once it is launching this, you'll want to make sure that you can use your audio and video. I'm going to join with my computer audio on, and we'll see if anybody else is on. If you notice down here, it says start video. You can record this if you'd like. Make sure that your mic is on. You want to share screen. If you wanted to share what you were looking at, this is how you would do it. This would show everything that you have up and running on your computer. Now you can see who is up and on. Megan Ramsey, Megan Berryman is on. There we go. Now you can see their cameras are on. If you don't have your camera on, you notice that over here in the corner, it will have a red X over your camera if you cannot see your camera. So mine is off. So let me get mine turned back on here. Hold on just a second. Let me turn mine on. Mine is not working. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like to have everybody on here. Thanks guys for stepping on for just a minute. And then if you want to, you can mute people's videos. From here, you can also create a chat with someone on the side, and you can start typing chat comments on the side with certain people, or have a group chat with everyone if you would like to do that as well. So, all right. Thanks, ladies, for jumping on real quick. Have a good day. See ya. So if you want to end the meeting, you just hit end meeting, and then you can end the meeting for all everyone. And then that brings us back to your home screen. This will, you can have the option of where it was recorded added in to your Outlook. I'm not going to add that in, but if you wanted to add in what you had recorded, you could, so that it is available to send out to someone that was not able to be in your meeting. This kind of goes back to our beginning screen where it shows this was the meeting that I had. To schedule a new meeting, you would just go into schedule a new meeting, and then you could set this up. This is something that we could use on a regular basis to schedule meetings, to let kids jump in when available. If you wanted to set like 2 a day, 1 in the morning or afternoon, and then 1 in the evening, that would work so that everyone would be able to see each other every day. This is a good way to still have face-to-face communication. I know that we could possibly have to have staff meetings this way as well, but we can have quite a few people in one setting, not just 1 or 2 people in a setting. Also, if you notice down here at the bottom, you can mute people. You can enable a waiting room so they can just wait for you to get on there. You can enable it where they can join before you. For students, I don't know that I would necessarily recommend that. That a way that we could monitor the conversations and things like that as it's happening. And then if you wanted all of them to be recorded on your computer, you could, and then that, if you click that, that would automatically save it there. So those are options that can be done. Here's just webinars on how to set those up. Here's the recording buttons. Here it would go to your cloud, but if you did click the local recordings, this is where it would save it to, so that you had all of your meetings saved in one location. Also, here is some setting information that you can do if you want to be able to allow them to get on telephone or computer audio. If they just wanted to talk over a phone, they didn't have computer access or video access, you could do it that way as well. We also have the ability of, when we set up a meeting with staff, I'll show you what mine looks like when I set it up. I added a time, but then you can add it to your Google Calendar. And when you do that, you can go in and add participants that would allow you to send out notifications to them. So here you would add your guests. So you could type in your students' emails if you wanted to this way, or you could just send them this link right here, copy this information to them and do it that way. Another way you could do it is you could just copy this URL and post it on Blooms to your Blooms account or your ClassDojo account, Google Classroom, whatever portal that you guys are using. I know Trojan is going to use Blooms as their form of communication. So on your Blooms site, this is where you could post your Zoom meeting room and this information, and then they could get on and access it that way. So if you have any additional questions or not sure what to do, there's also a lot of training videos here within Zoom. They're just a little bit longer, pretty good videos on how to do things, how to run Zoom meetings for education students. They last a little bit longer than my short video does, but They are very helpful and informational. So hopefully this helps. Thanks.